Dave. Have a seat, guys. That standing ovation is too much. Thank you. You guys like impressions?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Even if you didn't, I was going to do it anyway. All right. This is Cardi B as a brain surgeon. All right. Okay, like, how do I do this? Thank you. Thank you. I worked hard on that one. Thank you so much. Anybody here married? All right. I know I look like every bitch who's ever asked to speak with a manager. I get that a lot. I never ever asked to speak with a manager. I would nag the stock boy until he was blue in the face, until he begged me to talk to the manager. That's very different from asking. I just celebrated 24-year wedding anniversary, guys. Thank you. Thank you. What a special anniversary. Oh, my husband took me to this supermarket, and it was... We almost got divorced, but you know what? It turns out we both suck at divorce. We're good at marriage, so that worked out, all right? We tolerate each other. You know why? We don't have a prenup, that's why. Anyway, that's the secret. Oh, and love, right? They say do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So I got married and I do my husband. It's accurate. They don't get it. All right, that's fine. I am crushing it. A lot of women going to the gym, getting really big. Muscles? Why? What the fuck are you doing? They don't want your muscles. You know what they want? You know what they want? They want your boobs and your whole heart. They want your whole heart. Women, do you understand? We have the equipment that men want and need. Do you get that? You have power, all right? Look at Adam and Eve. Yeah, look at Adam and Eve. Even if you don't follow the Bible, really, I mean, you can really learn a lot from Eve, huh? Right? You don't think she could have picked that apple herself, really? Really? How'd it go? It went on something like this. Hey, Adam, could you pick that apple for me? He's like, come on, Eve, you can pick that apple. It's low-hanging fruit. You can get that apple yourself. Oh, but you're so good at it, Adam. You're so good at it. He's like, what's wrong with your eye? Nothing, just pick the apple. And then he got punished. Do you understand? People ask me, what's the secret to a long marriage? My secret is that I actively listen to my husband. It's very different from just listening. I actively listen. Like the other day, we were laying around in bed casually, and out of nowhere, he says to me, I want an adventure. I want to go hiking all over the world. I love the element of surprise and the adrenaline rush. So I pushed him off the bed. It handled everything. It was free. It was free, and we didn't have to leave the house. Best wife ever, right? Ladies, you have to find a sucker, someone to pay your bills. Do you understand what I'm saying? So many feminists that are just fucked up, man. My husband also loves a challenge, so I made up this new game called Eeny, Meeny, Money Mo. It's really where I empty all our bank accounts and make him guess where that money is. I love that game. I have a friend, she's a whore. She's actually a prostitute. She doesn't even call herself a prostitute, but every man, that's higher up by the way, that's where they get paid. Every man takes her for dinner, and then they pay for dinner, and then they have sex. That's a prostitute, right? I'm not even putting her down. I'm actually really jealous because I'm married and I only have one client, my husband. And business is slow. My husband's addicted to makeup sex now. I'm not digging it at all. No, I don't like it, you know? Now I'm on to him. He just comes up to me after every fight. He said, no, next time you get near, you're going to have to swipe a credit card through it. Now, feminists are fucking up my shit. My husband's starting to think we're equal now. I'm so much more superior than he is. Like lately, he's been asking me to do this thing called work. I'm like, you mean a day job? You know I do stand-up for 10 minutes a night, right? Because that doesn't do anything. I said, oh, really? I asked you what I was good at. You said I was great at complaining, and I don't shut the fuck up. I think I nailed it. Housewives matter. That's going to catch on. I said, you really feel like that? He goes, yeah, I feel like every day, all I do is work for you. That's all I do is work for you. I said, oh my God, honey. You're right, you do work for me. We don't have a prenup. Who said you could talk to me this long? Break time's over. Wrap it up. Oh my God. Guys, who do you think has a better time in life, huh? The CEO of Coca-Cola or his wife? It's his wife every time. guys, that's the answer. You know what I mean? People ask me, don't you, when you don't work, I don't understand. Like, don't you get bored? I'm like, I guess so. Once in a while, you know, I'll get bored. I get so bored going to lunch with my friends with my husband's credit card. So, don't even get me started with the spa. It's horrible, right? Oh man, millennial came up to me after the show once and she goes, but don't you want to work and make your own money? I said, no, I want my husband to work and make my own money. She goes, don't you want to contribute to the world? I said, what do you do? She goes, I'm a cake decorator. I said, oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes? I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. Do you know how hard that is? When they're screaming, Ma, don't drown me, don't drown me. I hate kids. Not everyone's, just mine. They're very clingy and expensive. You know, I have to pay for everything with the money my husband gives me, you know? I have to pay for their food. I have to pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. Kidding, they don't play violin, I'm not a monster. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids eating disorder. You know, to save money, it's a good tip. Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up their food. I'm a Jewish mother, I would never do that. That's a waste of food and money. The kind where I tell them they're fat, and over time they don't eat dinner, then that shit adds up, and there's a Porsche out there with my name on it. It's not gonna buy itself. My 14-year-old is such a pain in my ass, because she still lives with us, you know? I know. She walked in on my husband and I having sex. It's a true story. I said, don't you knock? She goes, you're in the kitchen. What are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. Now I have to have that long, awkward talk with her. You know, the one where I have to tell her she has to move out. Oh my God, she's doing okay though. She's actually school president, guys. Give it up for my daughter. Thank you, I'm so proud. Thank you. She was homeschooled, but that's okay. I didn't even know what I was doing in homeschool. I was like, oh, I don't watch this video of Benjamin Franklin for 30 minutes. Keep busy. You know? I said to her, Benjamin Franklin, he's a genius. She comes running back to me after 5 minutes. She goes, Mom, Benjamin Franklin paid women to have sex with him. I go, oh my God, probably should have watched the video first. I go, he was a genius. You see how ugly he was? Plus, that's how the $100 bill was invented, because he was sick of paying those hookers with 50s. Look it up. It's I put that under finance and history. 2 birds. I'm a good teacher. She's getting very woke. I don't like it one bit, this woke shit. No, I'm putting the kibosh on that shit. The other day I was teaching her, the tiger shark is the most vicious in the ocean. Guys, learn something. Next to the, second to the great white. She whispers in my ear, she goes, great white, that's racist. I know, I lost my shit. I said, shut the fuck up, you loser, bitch. And then I had to explain to everyone sitting in the waiting room at the pediatrics office what happened. Because she whispered hers and I yelled, that's not fair. And I did explain to everybody there, I said, I'm sorry, but I'm teaching her how to be empowered, how to talk to somebody like me. Yeah, and I think they all agreed that teaching came very naturally to me because Child Services doesn't stop calling me. So nobody ever talks about this minority group, the redheads? Anybody? Yeah, they have it hard. I used to be a redhead, I'm telling you. I like redheads, I'm telling you, but it's very hard for them. I mean, look at the Little Mermaid. She was a cartoon, she couldn't make it to the live action film? They replaced her with a black girl, probably got better because she has a better voice, but still. What about that movie, Brave? That little girl had red hair. Why do you think they called it Brave? What about Little Orphan Annie? Red hair. Why was she an orphan? We don't know. Maybe her parents gave her away because she had red hair. Maybe they killed themselves. I don't know. How about that guy Murdoch? He killed his wife and his kid and he had red hair. What did he do before he went to jail? Shaved off all his red hair because even he knows he can't go to jail with red hair. You know that you can't even donate sperm if you have red hair? Did you know that? Yeah, all right. Well, these are all facts about redheads, and you know what? I don't care how this lands because, honestly, there's not that many redheads left. So I'll leave you with this, guys. Back to the Future is coming back to Broadway. It's coming to Broadway. It's about time travel, right? And my friend and I were walking in the subway, and he goes, "Oh my God, wouldn't it be so cool if we went back in time?" I go, "No, I'm a Jewish woman. When would it be good for me to go back in time?" And I thought it was weird because he was a black guy, and I'm like, "When was it good for you? It wasn't good for either of us." No, you can go back to Austria and you can go into the 1930s and tell them all about the Holocaust. I go, "I could do that? And who's gonna fucking plug in my time machine? How the fuck am I gonna get back? I'm gonna be stuck in Austria as a Jewish woman. I have to tell them all about how this horrible thing's gonna happen. 6 million Jews are gonna die. It's gonna be horrific, and it's gonna be over 6 years." Because nothing says sanity like a crazy bitch from the future with a time machine. And he goes, "Calm down." I said, "Yeah, that's a perfect thing to say to a woman when she's angry." I said, "It didn't look good because I was a white woman yelling at a black guy in the subway station." So I did what any white woman would have done in the situation of guilt. I fucked him. Alright, I'm kidding. My husband loves that joke. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. Give it up for David.
Guys, give it up for Troy, everybody. Let him